Well, good morning. Thank you for joining us. We have some exciting news for you guys to hear.
Yeah, it's been like, 15, 16 weeks, at least from when we're recording this, that we've just been doing online services. Well, I'm excited to let you know that our leadership at Refton Church has decided to reopen our doors for large group gatherings on July 12th at our normal service time, which is 10:30 a.m. Now, it's going to look a little different. Okay, it's not going to be what you remember. We have to sort of ease back into these large group gatherings, and we're doing that through what we are calling our light green phase. Now, there's a lot of details that go with the light green phase. I'd encourage you to go to reftonchurch.org and check that out. But simply put, the main things are for these services in the light green stage. Our leadership decided that we're not having any children's ministry. It's just too hard to regulate, and with what's going on with COVID and all that. So that means there's no infant nursery, no toddler nursery, and no growing in God class for the kids 5th grade and under. We're not doing student ministry during Sunday mornings, but Joey, you are doing them Wednesday evenings.
Yep, that's continuing as normal. So
it's going to look a little different. We are asking and encouraging those of you who are able to wear masks when you come in our building, even when you're in the pews. Those of you that have masks, we would just ask that you sit toward the back of the sanctuary, so that way those who don't have masks can sit more toward the front. Just kind of makes sense with the spread of everything. And our worship service is going to be pretty short. We're still deciding on how exactly that's going to look like, but I can tell you that there's at least going to be announcements. There's going to be a sermon, and we're going to have a little bit of worship of some kind. So I want to be clear. Whether you're joining us from home on our online service, or if you're actually coming out to these live group or large group gatherings, you are very much a part of Refton Church. We want to encourage you, hey, if you still don't feel like it's time yet to come back, please stay home then. Because Joey here is going to offer live streaming for our service. So why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, so if you don't want to come out, that's perfectly fine. We'll still be continuing to live stream our services. It's actually going to be live stream, so it will start at 10:30 on the dot on YouTube, and we'll send you that link through email, through Facebook. We'll get it to you somehow, some way. But you can just follow that link, and as soon as it gets to be 10:30, the video will start, and you'll be right there with us.
Yeah,
worshiping with us.
So that's the difference. What we have been doing is not live streaming. This is a pre-recorded service. But what Joey's talking about, starting July 12th, we're going to be doing live streaming. So whether you're at home at 10:30 or whether you're with us in the building at 10:30, you're still with us.
And if you happen to be late for it, no worries. It'll still be up on YouTube for you to watch later. But there's just kind of a fun, I guess, and being able to gather all together in person, online at the same time. So, in regard to our reopening, again, there's a lot more information on our website that you can check out. I'd encourage you to go to reftonchurch.org and look at that. So we have something else for you, though. So why don't you tell them about it? So on July 5th, that's the week before we reopen our large group gatherings, we're just going to have a time to catch up as a congregation. You are welcome to come out, bring a lawn chair, bring a blanket, something. We're going to meet out in the parking lot. And it's just going to be a time of worship. We're going to do a couple songs. So we're going to pray, worship in that way. We're not going to do a sermon. It's not meant to be this long service. It's just meant to be a time for us to have fellowship and reconnect after having been apart for so long.
Yeah.
I know I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you because it has been so long.
I think we in Lancaster County call these things shindigs. Yes. Isn't that right?
Yeah. It's a little powwow on the parking lot, whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
So that's I was just going to say, that's July 5th, 10:30 a.m., outside in the parking lot.
Yep.
If it rains, we're not having it.
Yeah.
So it's weather permitting.